Today I'm gonna make chocolate chip cookie muffins. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I stumbled upon this recipe on accident because we were out of milk. So to substitute the milk, I used 1/3 of a cup of oil and 1/3 of a cup of water, and they turned out to be the best muffins I've ever made. So I'm gonna quickly go over the ingredients. We have 1/2 a cup of butter, or 8 tablespoons, and it's melted. We use the Irish Kerrygold butter because that is what we like. 2 cups of flour. I already said it, but I'll say it again. 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, 1/3 of a cup of water. 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/3 of a cup of white sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 large eggs. You'll also need chocolate chips. You can use full-size chocolate chips. I like the mini ones. I just think they're cuter in the muffin. And when you look at the muffin, you get a lot of chocolate in there, and I like that. You can use milk chocolate or semi-sweet, doesn't matter. We are gonna use that whole bag. Of course, if you are not a chocolate fanatic like I am, you can, of course, cut that in half. The other thing you'll need is a cupcake or muffin tin and some spray to grease everything up. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And melt your 8 tablespoons of butter. What I love about this recipe is how easy it is. If I wasn't doing this for a video, which I didn't the first time, I would literally just throw all this in the bowl. I measured it out nicely for you all. You're welcome. So, we're gonna add in the 2 cups of flour. Nice and slow. And then we're literally just gonna go down the line. 1/3 cup brown sugar and white sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder and our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, I'm gonna stir all that together. All right, so now that that's all incorporated, I'm gonna put in my 1/3 cup of oil and water. And then I'm gonna put in my eggs. Now, the thing about the eggs is you wanna kind of whisk those together before they even get in this mixture. So I'm just gonna take a fork, break up that yolk, whisk them together. Pour those in. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is add in our chocolate chips. I like to use a 1/4 cup, and we're just gonna, oh, and P.S. I greased the muffin pans with this spray off camera. You just didn't see it. So I'm gonna go through and do all of these, and then we're gonna put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, so they were in the oven for about 13 minutes, and this is what they look like when they're finished. You're gonna wanna look for some brown around the edges, and then the top is kind of cracked, and when you push on it, there's a little bit of give, but not a lot. So we're gonna let them sit in this for about 5 minutes to let them finish cooking. We are gonna try the muffins. This is what they look like. And we're gonna all try a piece.
They look like giant cookies, honestly.
And they're good.
Mmm.
So good to eat milk.
That's very good.
They eat some milk, but besides that, they're really good.
It's funny you say that.
Because
Because
they're milk free.
Ashley found this recipe, or she made this recipe herself because we were out of milk. Mm-hmm.
Because all the muffin recipes on the internet require milk or buttermilk, and we didn't have either one of those things. So, oil and water.
So Ashley's chocolate chip cookie muffins were born. Yeah. These are very, very good.
I do like these, since I've made these once before, I do like these better the next day. I like them better cooled off when it's not all melty and messy. And these would be great once they're cooled down on the go. You could just grab them in the car, head out. You could probably even freeze these and reheat them if you're a mom and you want to make like a huge batch, and just reheat them in a week or two. I think that would be very possible.
So now when you eat them the following day, you don't heat them in the microwave?
I don't heat them up. I don't put butter on these. They're good alone.
Right. Just like a chocolate chip cookie would be.
They're so good. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Tell me below if you make these, if you like them. Bye guys.